Alright, in contrast to the last game, League of Legends game I recorded and put up, this one went really well for me. I was playing, this is a ranked game. It went 21 in 21 minutes, as I'm sure you can see from the YouTube progress bar. It's also the first time in forever I'd seen anyone play Aurelion Sol. And they have a Blitzcrank, so he's gonna go for an invade, so you try to grab somebody over the wall. That's what Blitzcrank does. Fortunately for us, his team didn't go along with it. They're running Teemo ADC. Swain gets impatient and decides to go hit Blitzcrank and just gets grabbed like you'd expect. There's really no point to that. Blitz is a tank. He's just super lucky the rest of his team wasn't hiding in that bush, which they should have been. Yeah, he's going to go ahead with the invade, but Nocturne decides to go to his red. And Blitz just kind of grabs the buff over the wall. Essentially just to troll me. It resets its timer and slows down my clear. Yep, there's the reset. And while it's resetting, it doesn't care how much you hit it. I dragged it into the bush there so his ward couldn't see it in case he was thinking of trying to grab it again. Somehow I still cleared the my blue faster than Nocturne cleared his red. Even though I was put behind by several seconds by Blitzcrank. I probably should have gone for the level 2 cheese gank with the way Aurelion was pushing. But that's okay, because he doesn't really stop pushing. Well, top we have Quinn into set. Taking the minion aggro for shooting him. Yeah, I don't know how I'm clearing faster than Nocturne. Because Kinshaw's really not a power farmer. Yeah, I cleared my third camp right as he's finishing his second. And move to gank the mid lane, and he just happens to wander into the bot river for no particular reason. To put a ward there, really. I actually thought he had a ward in here because that timing was just too perfect. So wasted the Scryer's Bloom checking. I probably should have responded to that, but I was down here and had already blown all my cooldowns. I probably would have just gone there and fed them. Instead, since I know Nocturne was up there and low, I go for a double scuttle start. Ash is lucky Blitzcrank missed his grab there. We'll just watch the mid lane because this lane basically had no chill all game. It was a constant fight. And I noticed this fact. And even that was even the side he put a ward on. Alright, everybody's backing, which leaves just the junglers and top lane on the field, so we'll watch top for a bit. Quinn really should be trading better on set than this. Like, she's designed to dumpster melee champions top. But she's not, which is good for us. Nocturne showed in my river shrine. And that tells me he recalled. So I put down a control ward to make sure there's no wards on the dragon. And then decide to start the dragon. The Aurelian Soul is missing, which causes me to go throw a ward in here, which is good because Nocturne is walking up. It's probably saved my life. But Lysandra has a good head on her shoulders and responds. Alright, I don't know what that lag was. We'll back up and we'll get that sequence again. That's better. He tried to smite the dragon way too early. So we kill him and the dragon. And I go hit the Gromp Sun to heal. Quinn has pushed to Set's tower. She really should be cheese backing here. Ooh, stunned mid-vault. Oh wait, she didn't vault. She just walked up to him. That's funny. I mean, you're playing a ranged bully. Why would you walk up to a melee champ? And now I go save Swain. Ironic for Xin Zhao. Probably should have left that to Ashe, but C target, hit target. And now Blitzcrank. I threw a ward in there and somehow missed that they had a control ward in there. Mid continues to have no chill. Set pushes the tower and actually does something with it. Namely, goes to start the Rift Herald. I actually wasn't planning on this, but I go to help it. I was in the middle of what was I intended to be a full clear of my jungle, but this, as long as he's doing this, we'll get it. Because don't want his jungler to walk up. We have no idea if they have vision or not. Neither of us has a sweeper. Fortunately, they didn't. Aurelian Soul roam bot. I go to resume my clear. Only to see that Set pushed Quinn out of lane. Which, when you're in the vicinity and have the Rift Herald, only means one thing. Nocturne ults mid and does basically nothing useful. Meanwhile, I go back into the river to let Set have the gold and run into Aurelian Soul and Nocturne. Set responds, I go back in, and then back out because I know because I figure they can handle this. Turns out they don't quite get it, but one kill is pretty good. I didn't want Aurelian to burst me if I had gone back in. Also, I had enough gold to buy my Eclipse. Quinn misses her skill shot. And nice escape. And I am angling for the dragon, but there's no time for me to kill the Gromp while we wait. I can't believe my control ward's still up. Usually someone would have cleared it by now. Instead, he clears that one. And it got the buff. The ward's been there long enough to have the Distinguished Order of Ward Longevity and Health. Wards win games. I back off, having taken 2 Teemo shrooms. Leveling up, drinking a potion, and leveling up there saved me from his poison. That would have been certain death if neither of those things had happened. And now we take the dragon. So Sonic really didn't need to clear that ward. All it did was tell them that she was there. Because while it's in the control ward, it can't see anything except someone hitting it. You know their jungler's dead, so yeah, free dragon.
Red team double kill.
Yeah, I don't know why it's lagging when the map changes. It doesn't do that while I'm in the game. So, since I know that Nocturne was dead, I decided to go farm his jungle. And discover that he's already farmed his chickens and leave a ward there in the raptor brush. And go to pick up my own blue. Only to see that they're getting tower dive down here. And managed to repel them. Didn't do much else because I got stunned. And they didn't get there in time to save Ashe, but picked up the double. Now I head towards this nonsense. Although Lissandra most definitely does not actually need me. So I farm his raptors. My ward sees him, but he doesn't walk through it. Which is good for him, because I'm 2 levels up and would have just jumped on him and murdered his face off. Set decided to go back there for some reason and got hit by 4 of them and managed to kill 1 in the process. I think for sure that Lissandra's dead here, so I just run. But instead she kills Teemo and escapes. Teemo and... I'm actually not sure how she killed him. I'll back up a second and, I was focusing on my own running away. Further than that. Watching Aurelian's soul this time. Oh, she put Ignite on him. That shouldn't have done that much damage, though. Huh. I don't know her kit very well. But you can see where the kill count stands. Team-wide. Ashe is down here taking the bottom tower.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
And I decide to go get another Rift Herald. I think. Right, I'm sorry, I do that, but I decided to put a ward out first. Come on, keep chasing. Yeah, he didn't. Knew better. If he had, I wasn't going to jump on him in the middle of his jungle because his team might have collapsed if Quinn had come in. It might have been able to get me. But I see he walked away, so I go for the Rift Herald. Now I see him cross through my ward again, but he goes for Gromp instead of walking towards me. And there's a second Rift Herald. Poor Teemo. Nocturne ults in and does essentially nothing useful. Well, put a lot of damage on set, but not enough to, Meanwhile, mid lane.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Blitzcrank is standing here at the tower waiting. But you gotta be proactive about the Rift Herald, because otherwise it just does that. I just walk away because I'm not gonna tower dive Blitzcrank. And the dragon's coming up.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Probably should have turned on that, but I'm confident in their ability to take these two. And I'm right. Oh, she almost stepped on that mushroom. And there's the dragon. They are shoving in for the tower. Unfortunately, that's some severe overextension. Unfortunately for Ashe, at any rate. Oh god, the plays. If Blitz had landed that grab, she would have been dead, but she shifted behind him and it went completely the wrong way. By this point, I'm pretty sure I've straight bought Blade of the Ruined King. Yeah, I went back with enough gold to buy it in one go without going through any of the components. This is an unusual game. Usually after my mythic, I go for a tank item, usually Dead Man's Plate, so I can survive diving. But if I'm this far ahead, I'll go for double offensive items and just kill everything first. Ooh, Blitzcrank totally saved her there. Or rather, delayed the inevitable. So close. So close. We can see Aurelian Souls up there, so we know we're in no danger. So we take this. I want to back out, but my team just keeps going. I decide not to abandon them. Oof. Like 15 health. I back and pretty sure the game's over before I get back here. Swain's taking that for some reason. Blitzcrank hangs out on a turret because he knows it's over. Oh, I didn't realize their teamo disconnected. Anyway, that's game. I went 8-0-6. Lissandra went 12-0 and something ridiculous. That was an S-. Hilariously enough, there wasn't a whole lot of farm. But that's okay. If you're farming the enemy team, you don't really need it this elo. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good day.